Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Fancy Dollar. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Katie and today we'll be doing a unstuffing video. So today we'll be using our Princess Budgets LLC's planner. I won't start using the planner until like next year because I'm going to use this for my business only and obviously for my wellness. So we're going to jump back into finances, and our first tab is our spending tracker. And this is what we have to unstuff today. And don't be fooled, I'm filming this all in the same day with my other previous videos that you watched. I'm literally bulk filming 8 videos today, and I just change out my sweaters and my rings and change out the decor on the table. So we're going to go ahead and calculate all of this besides the cash option, because I did use cash for some items. So there's cash, cash, and cash. So we won't be calculating that. So we're going to go ahead and calculate the total. Also, I forgot to mention, okay, so it is $2,749 as of right now, but I also need to take out the rest of the amount of my cash for paying off my St. Lucia trip. So that is $900. So I'm gonna have to add this somewhere. Let's see. Let's add it on top of pre-vacay because that's the envelope that I do need to unstuff in my travel binder anyways. So we're gonna do island and trip, and we're taking out $900. So the total we're unstuffing is $3,649. Okay, so I set my planner aside and moved my calculate out the way. So we're gonna jump right into our business binder first. If you guys haven't watched my latest video, I did showcase my new savings challenges and my new envelopes, but I don't have any new envelopes in my business binder. So for inventory, there's a few things that I do need to remove out of here, I believe. Or maybe, yeah. So we're removing cardstock, which is $11. And linen paper, which is $10. I believe I returned that. The linen paper, yes, I did return it. Okay, so we're not unstuffing that. So we're gonna X that out and draw a line across. So instead of $36.49, it's gonna be $36.39. Okay, so we're only taking out $11. So we have 5, 10, 11. And we're gonna update our tracker. And I did print out more trackers, so I'm gonna remove this and add another one. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have $14 in inventory and supplies. And then stationery, we are removing $13 because I bought fabric covers for my A6 binders, but when they came, they were so tiny I had to return them. So I have to X this out as well. So 36, 39 minus 13. 3,626 instead. Okay, so I don't think we are taking anything else out of this binder, I believe. Let me just double check. No. Okay. And then family binder. So I have Babe, which is $12 for his protein shake that we purchased. And then I also purchased him slippers and PJs out of his envelope, but I use cash. So there's that, but I'm not adding that. So we are only taking out $12 from my boyfriend's envelope. So 10, 11, 12. Yeah, $12. And I believe we need a new tracker as well. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 86, 87, 88. And I believe that's it for my family binder. Next up is my high priority. And we are taking out some items from medical. So I bought enzymes for $15. And then peppermint pills, capsules for $6. And then probiotics at Whole Foods for $16. And there's a police car or ambulance that's driving by. But we are removing 37. It's 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3. So 73 remaining. And I think that's it for this binder. And next we can go into my bills binder next, because there's quite a bit I need to unstuff from here. So Amex Plat, so I did upgrade from my Gold to Platinum. So we're gonna calculate what I've used for my Amex previously, which was my Gold, and I used my food and groceries envelope. So from now on, I won't be using this for my groceries anymore, because obviously Platinum is for travel purposes and other benefits. I'll be using my Amex for everything else now, because I do get points for groceries, dining out, gas, stuff like that. So for Amex, we are taking out, I spent $19 at Cava for salad, pho for $19. We went to eat Viet food as well. I treated Keith, that was $57. We went to Reading Terminal, like a market, and I bought a matcha latte for $5. And then Whole Foods, I spent $15 because I went to grab lunch from them. And then Trader Joe's, I spent $50. I went to Giants to buy groceries, which is $77. And then, so I went to buy food at H Mart, which is a Korean supermarket, but I used my Navy card. So that's going to be taken out of my Navy, but Giants, $22. So $264 is coming out of here, and this should be $264, because once I get home, I'll take the money out of my groceries and dining out envelope and put it in here. So that way when I unstuff it, I can use this money to pay for my credit card. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 250, 260, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is correct, 264. Okay, the Navy Federal Amex, we are taking out, let's see, 37 plus 70, I think, 107, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 106, 107, which is correct. Okay, you mark that off. Time now. Student loans. I am done paying this off. So once you see me take this out, I probably already paid for it. So I am going to remove this student loan envelope out because we are finished with this. Super happy about that. So this should be $579, which is the last payment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 78, 79, which is accurate. Okay, before we move on, I do want to move up my next student loan that I'll be tackling, which is the next lowest one, which is student loan number 6. So I'm going to do an update video on how I will be tracking my student loan in a different video using Princess Finance, I think, loan tracker or credit card debt tracker. And then I think we're moving on from here, there. Oh, yeah, and PayPal. So we're moving 450, 1, 2, 253, 354, 450. And this is to pay off the plane ticket that I purchased my parents for when they're going to Greece. So they're leaving the same day as us when we're going to St. Lucia. So we'll be at the airport together. But I think they're staying there longer than we're staying at St. Lucia. We're staying at St. Lucia for 14 nights. And they're staying there for 3 weeks. So that's exciting. This is my month ahead binder. So I'm going to go ahead and take out some of my bills that I have. So November 1st for my gym membership. This is for November 1st that we need to unstuff. And this is $200. Then monthly subscriptions. This is December 7th. And then we're taking out November 7th payment with Apple and Spotify. So 318 should be 21, which it is. AT&T phone plan. I am removing $55 out of here because I do need to give this to my parents. Well, my mom, because I pay monthly for her. This is the first time in like a few months that I given her my phone payment plan because the last 2 months they've used my Easy Pass transponder to pay for their tolls. So I kept that money to reimburse myself and pay myself back. And then now this month I'm gonna give it to her because she has not been using my Easy Pass. So we're gonna put this aside because I'm gonna give this to her probably later tonight when I go over to her house for dinner. So that, actually, I am gonna put it in a pile and then give it to her later. But I'm gonna have to make a note of that so that way I know to give her. So mom, AT&T 55. So I wrote that and put that to the side. Then car payment. This is not due until the 23rd, but I come back home on the 22nd and I'll be out the country, and I don't know how I feel about paying for my bills using their service, like out of the country, paying for my bills in my app. So I decided to go ahead and submit that payment. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove November 23rd's payment. So this should be 827. So my minimum is 627, and I do add an extra 200 on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So I like to organize my bills like from neat in the back and the dirty ones in the front. So this one is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my December payment in here because in my last video it was kind of bulky, so I moved it down back there into this zippy wallet. Then we're taking out $70 for Easy Pass. So 20, 40, 60, 70. I already marked that off. This is for the next replenishment. And then nothing in here that we need to unstuff. So that is it for my month ahead binder. Now we can go into my personal binder. Actually, let's go into my vacation binder first. Don't you like these clips that I got from Victoria? They're super cute. I wanted to lay them out and show you guys in my binder, so that way if you guys like them, you can go ahead and purchase that in her shop, and I have her shop linked down below too. Or you can just look up craftedbycoco.com. Okay, so we have to take out pre-vacate and island. So let's go into pre-vacate first. We have to take out $53, and I have 100 here. So $47 is going back into this envelope. $20, $45, $46, $47. Okay. And then $900 is coming out of this envelope. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. And I am going to make a note that I need to pay the rest of this. So island. Payment of $900. So that way I know. So I'm going to put this away. And that's it for my travel binder. And then we're gonna go into my personal binder. This is so cute. Okay, so we are taking out $30 in beauty because I bought some new nail polish. I'm going to get a new tracker. So I'm taking out 30, 20, 30. And we now have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 310. I'm actually getting my eyelash rebuilt tonight, so I'm gonna have to take some money out of here. And then last, that's funny. I have to take out another item from here, which was minus $10. So we actually have 300 left because 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I bought eyelash shampoo, like a travel size for our trip, because obviously you can't bring anything larger than 3.4 ounce in your carry-on. I mean, I could put it in my check bag, but it's okay. Alright, so I believe that we have unstuffed everything from our binders. Oh, my thing fell. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and calculate if all of this is equal to 3,626. So that is correct. We did unstuff the correct amount opposed to last time in our last cash stuffing video. I kind of messed up quite a bit. So this was a successful unstuffing, and if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put a thumbs up, comment any down emoji to let me know that you're watching till the end. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.